every engagement is different and every community is different. So that's part of why we want to give as many options as possible. And we don't want to dismiss that there's people that need to be reached in different ways. We want you to have access to all the methods of communication that your community might need. But we do want it to come back to one sort of single source of truth, if you will. I think this equity map does a really great job of representing that. And this interface is available as a part of our product. You can just access this via the left-hand column here if you have access to equity mapping. And what we're looking at, this triangle, is the project that we were just looking at on that project admin and project live site. This is just the location of this project. Again, this is kind of just trying to represent the triangle area of North Carolina, Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill. And using this as an example because it's really emblematic of a lot of places in America. You have some big cities, some rural areas, a lot of educated folks, a lot of folks who maybe need a little help, a lot of different populations represented, a lot of not only minorities, but also individuals who are, say, first-generation immigrants. So you're talking about a lot of different kind of individuals represented in a relatively small area. So it does a really good job of kind of expressing and the challenges of representation for some of our constituents. We also see these little blue dots. There's not too many because, again, this is a test project, but those are all of our participants. Now, granted, of course, this is a test project, so you're not seeing a ton of participation. We're going to open up the Equity Mapping Layers tab on the left-hand side, and this is where we allow you to overlay some more data and information about your community. And so in this case, I'm going to toggle on what's called our 80th percentile low income layer. And this comes from the Environmental Protection Agency's EJ screen, Environmental Justice Screen data. The idea here being to try to highlight some census blocks and tracts where maybe we have individuals who are lower income. In this case, they are lower income than 80% of the rest of the census tracts in the state. And so we can see, even anecdotally here, there's definitely a couple areas where we could do better. So now that we've seen this, now that we know that project participation is important, that we want to reach these groups, we have a map in place, we can tactically make that happen.